Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Monday, the 25th of July, 2022, about 8:25 a.m. Central Time. So as you can see, the stock market up a little bit. Gold and silver surprisingly down. Gold was up earlier into the 1734 level, has given up that, and it has nothing to do with the dollar, which is staying under pressure, down nearly 50 points, as most currencies are rallying against it this morning. You're seeing the energy prices still strong. I was just looking at Jeff Curry as he was on CNBC giving his dissertation as to why he thinks energy prices are going to stay strong. He hasn't changed his call. He's still looking 125 WTI, probably 140 or so in the Brent, and he talks about how the cash market is strong, and while the futures are under it, he said if the cash doesn't drop, the two come together, and cash will rule the day. We'll see if that's the case or not, but that's what I took out of his conversation. In the grain markets, we are up today, and the reason we're up, in part, bad weather in the U.S. Are you looking at the heat going through from coast to coast in the United States? It's monstrous. We're talking, 6 digits, so 100-degree temperatures. We got blazes going out now in the Northwest and big heat coming in there. New York, of course, was burning up, and as you go south, very, very hot. Chicago was in the 90s. We'll get a respite for a couple of days, but then it's going to stay that way for a bit here. Cotton tried to wash out to 89.50, has since rebounded about 150 points. Bonds and notes, well, it's difficult to do anything because this is going to be the week where you get so much. First off, it's a huge earnings week for stock. All the big tech companies come out, be it the Meta, the Apple, Google, they're all out this week, so that's important. You're going to have the GDP number, second quarter. Are we in a recession or not? And of course, the administration, the White House is talking back why no matter what the number is, we're not in a recession. Okay. Then you're going to get the Fed decision on interest rates. Now, the market seems to be baking in right now 75 basis points. Remember about 10 days ago, the talk was, are we going to go to 100 because we had some hot numbers, but the numbers haven't continued that hot. They haven't backed off that much, but the simple fact is, I was writing about it this morning. I've written a big market letter for today already. And yes, it's only 8:25 and I've done a lot of writing. And take a look at how much you are down from the peaks in markets. I mean, you do realize gasoline in just the past 10 days has fallen 30, 40 cents a gallon. So you're seeing these numbers slip. Now, it's all relative. Where were we a year ago this month? And you see that the prices are still up very strong. So it depends which side, half full, half empty. Which one do you want to go with? When we take a look at data, let's take a look if we could right now, and let me get you over here. I'll get it right there. Okay, so we get the Chicago Federal Reserve June National Activity Index. It came in down 0.19. Now they revised the prior month from up 1/10 to down 0.19, so it's about unchanged. The Dallas Fed will come out with the regional manufacturing outlook at 9:30 this morning. In Germany, the Eiffel Business Climate declined to 88.6 in July from a revised 92.2 in June. They expected a 90.5, so that's substantially worse, and it's the lowest value since June 2020. The UK is starting to see the same type of things. This is the lowest level that they've seen in their order books since January 2021. That's over a year ago. Hong Kong reported June exports declined 6.4% from a year earlier. I can go on, but nobody's seeing growth at this point in time, and that becomes the question. The other part of the equation, of course, is just how weak are we? And that is where the Biden administration is going to argue a case. And what they're going to say, and they're going to come with it, and they're going to say, let me get over if I can get this right for you. There we are. What they're going to be talking about is that, hey, you've got your 2 quarters, maybe you get a negative quarter here, so what? Do you have employment strong? You do. And it takes more than just 2 quarters of slowdowns. Janet Yellen began that whole pitch for the Biden administration yesterday on TV. I think it was Meet the Press. I forgot which one. It was one of them. I was watching it. I watch so many of them I can't keep track sometimes. So you know the argument they're going to make. Now the earnings. Here's what I'd be looking forward to, and we'll be covering a lot of this in what we write from the Linn Group, and that's why I'm showing this, because so much of what we cover. The spider videos that I do in the morning, then the futures videos, putting it all together, and that's what this is about for you. We're going to be discussing, at least I'm going to be discussing with you, the earnings, GDP, everything there. As the reports come out, we'll cover it first in the futures. We're going to cover 40 markets. Then we're going to rotate in those days, this whole week, into the spiders, the ETFs, and individual stocks. So if you're interested in keeping up and seeing this first thing in the morning, I start recording at 5:30 a.m. You heard what I just said. 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and then again about 9 o'clock for the spiders ETFs. I like to let the first half hour go in spiders ETFs, let the money move into the market, and I find it a much better way to approach them. How do you get and find out more information and take a look? Go to our website. Under the word market research, you'll see my spider ETFs. Go there, take a look at it. You can click up here if you want. You can get there that way as well. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourselves a good day. I'll see you at the end of the day with our market wrap-ups. Good trading to you.